Imagine a world where roads disappear, engines don't roar, and luxury feels more like a dream than a machine. A world where the car you step into knows your heartbeat, your mood, and even your destination before you whisper it. Forget Lamborghinis, forget Ferraris. By 2030, billionaires will be riding in cars so advanced they'll make today's supercars look like antiques. Tonight, we're stepping inside the future to discover the 7 most breathtaking luxury cars that only the rich will own in 2030. And trust me, once you see them, you'll never look at driving the same way again. In our last video, we explored the hidden psychology, the 7 mindset shifts billionaires use, and how those very habits shape their wealth and success. But here's the truth, billionaires don't just think differently. They live in a future most of us haven't even imagined yet, and nowhere is that more obvious than in the cars they drive. These machines aren't just transportation. They're status symbols, tech marvels, and in many ways, rolling visions of the future. So in this video, we'll take you on a journey through the 7 most futuristic luxury cars that will redefine what it means to drive, to travel, and to own wealth in the year 2030. Car number 7. Tesla Roadster, Next Gen 2030 edition. Imagine sitting in a car that feels less like transportation and more like a spaceship on wheels. That's the vision behind Tesla's upcoming Roadster, a vehicle Elon Musk himself has called the fastest production car ever built. On paper, it's already unbelievable. 0 to 60 in under 1.9 seconds, a top speed that pushes beyond 250 miles per hour, and a driving range of over 600 miles on a single charge. These numbers don't just redefine what an electric car can do, they shatter the limits of what we thought was possible in luxury performance. But Tesla isn't stopping there. Musk has teased SpaceX package upgrades, yes, actual cold air rocket thrusters built into the car, designed to give bursts of acceleration that feel like a fighter jet launching off a runway. This isn't science fiction. Tesla has already tested some of this tech. The point is clear, this car is designed for those who don't just want speed, they want to experience something otherworldly. But here's the catch. Even though Tesla promotes itself as the car company of the future for the masses, the Roadster will never be a car you see on every street corner. Its initial price tag alone, starting around $200,000, is just the entry fee. Add in the rocket-assisted package and you're talking about a toy that only billionaires, crypto kings, and celebrity elites will casually add to their garage. And it's not just about the money, it's about exclusivity. Imagine pulling up to a gathering of supercars in Monaco or Dubai. A Ferrari or Lamborghini might turn heads, but a Tesla Roadster shooting tiny bursts of compressed air from hidden thrusters, that will silence the crowd. That will make people whisper. Because in 2030, luxury won't just be about leather seats and horsepower. It'll be about bending the laws of physics, and only the ultra-wealthy will be able to play with that kind of fire. Car number 6. Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR. Now picture this. You walk into your garage in 2030 and instead of a steering wheel and dashboard, you're greeted by something that looks alive. The Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR isn't just a car. It's a concept born from the imagination of Hollywood and engineered by one of the world's most luxurious car makers. Inspired by James Cameron's movie Avatar, this car is designed to merge man, machine, and nature. Its entire design flows like a living organism. The body is covered in 33 individual bionic flaps on the back that move like reptilian scales, making the car feel as though it's breathing. When it drives, the wheels rotate in such a way that the car can move sideways, like a crab, effortlessly gliding through futuristic cities where roads may not look anything like what we know today. But what really makes the Vision AVTR so unique is the way you control it. Forget keys, forget steering wheels. Instead, you place your hand on a glowing biometric control pad. The car scans your heartbeat, senses your breathing, and instantly syncs to you like it knows your soul. It moves with your gestures, your energy, almost as if it's reading your intentions. And this isn't just a fantasy. Mercedes has already showcased working prototypes of this system. They're pushing the idea that luxury in the future isn't about horsepower alone, it's about emotional connection. And let's be honest, who's really going to own something like this? Not the average driver stuck in traffic, that's for sure. We're talking about billionaires who build eco-friendly smart cities, sheikhs in Dubai who already live in mansions shaped like space-age palaces, and tech moguls who want the ultimate status symbol that screams, "The future is mine." Owning the Vision AVTR won't just mean you bought a car, it'll mean you bought a piece of tomorrow. Imagine rolling into 2030 in a vehicle that feels more like a living creature than a machine. That's not just luxury, that's domination of the future. Car number 5. Rolls-Royce 103EX, the personal luxury pod. If there's one brand that has always stood as the ultimate symbol of wealth and untouchable status, it's Rolls-Royce. But when Rolls decided to imagine what their cars might look like in the future, they didn't just think of a car, they envisioned a personal luxury pod. Enter the Rolls-Royce 103EX, a car so bold that it throws away everything we know about driving. First, let's talk size. This isn't just a car you step into, it's a car you enter like a private jet. The doors swing upward, the roof even adjusts, and as you step inside, you're welcomed into a lounge more luxurious than most living rooms. There's no steering wheel, no pedals, no driver's seat, because Rolls knows their future clients won't want to drive. They'll want to be chauffeured, but not by a person, by an AI assistant. And here's the magic. This AI isn't just a navigation tool. Rolls-Royce calls it Eleanor, named after the spirit of ecstasy, their iconic hood ornament. Eleanor becomes your personal butler, financial advisor, travel planner, and lifestyle manager, all inside your car. Imagine sliding into your seat after a long day, and Eleanor already knows whether you need calming music, a glass of champagne, or directions to your private villa outside the city. But here's where the Rolls 103EX really stands out. It doesn't care about blending in with other futuristic cars. While most brands chase sleek, spaceship-like designs, Rolls said, "No, our billionaires want theater." That's why the 103EX stretches almost 20 feet long, with dramatic wheel arches and an illuminated grille that announces your presence before you even arrive. Think of it this way: when Elon Musk wants to look innovative, he drives a Tesla. But when a Saudi prince or an old money billionaire wants to remind the world of their legacy, they'll be in a Rolls 103EX, because it's not just a car. It's a rolling declaration that you live on a different level of luxury, where time, space, and even the concept of driving are beneath you. And the crazy part, Rolls has already built and showcased this concept car, meaning that by 2030, vehicles like the 103EX could very well become the new face of luxury mobility, not just transport, but personalized luxury capsules for the ultra-rich. Car number 4, Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR, the living, breathing car. If the Rolls-Royce 103EX is about theater and legacy, the Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR is about imagination and the merging of human, machine, and nature. Inspired by James Cameron's blockbuster movie Avatar, this car doesn't just look futuristic, it feels alive. Picture this: the Vision AVTR doesn't have a steering wheel. Instead, you place your hand on a glowing control pad in the center console. Instantly, the car recognizes your heartbeat, your breathing, even your mood. The vehicle becomes an extension of your body, moving almost as if it's reading your thoughts. Now, let's talk about its most jaw-dropping feature, the bionic flaps on the back. 40 different scales that look like reptilian plates can lift and tilt individually, almost like the car is breathing. When it accelerates, the flaps shift for aerodynamics. When it brakes, they adjust to slow you down. And when you're just showing off, they ripple like the skin of a living creature. It's not just engineering, it's art. But here's where the Vision AVTR pushes the boundaries of what luxury will mean in 2030: sustainability. The car is fully electric, powered by graphene-based batteries that are recyclable and non-toxic. The interior isn't lined with leather from rare animals, but with sustainable vegan materials that feel just as premium. Even the wood inside the car is sourced from fast-growing plants. For the billionaires of tomorrow, luxury won't just be about looking rich, it'll be about proving you care for the planet while looking rich. And then there's the driving experience. Mercedes claims the Vision AVTR can move sideways like a crab. Yes, it can literally shift sideways, gliding into tight spaces or making parking effortless. Imagine arriving at a high-end gala, your car pulling sideways into the perfect spot, while everyone else's vehicles struggle. That's luxury redefined. Think about it. In the past, luxury cars like the Maybach or the S-Class symbolized power. But by 2030, the Vision AVTR shows us a new kind of status symbol. One that whispers, I'm not just rich. I'm connected to technology, to nature, to the future. The Vision AVTR isn't science fiction. Mercedes has already showcased the prototype at global auto shows. And billionaires who want their car to feel like a living organism will almost certainly make this a must-have in the next decade. Car number 3, Aston Martin Lagonda Vision Concept, 2030 edition. If you thought Aston Martin was only about James Bond and timeless elegance, think again. By 2030, the legendary British automaker plans to redefine luxury mobility with the Lagonda Vision concept, a car that feels more like a private jet gliding on the road than a traditional vehicle. The Lagonda doesn't just focus on speed, it's all about effortless luxury and sustainability. This fully electric limousine will feature autonomous driving technology, allowing owners to sit back in reclining lounge-style seats while the car navigates itself with precision. The interior is a masterpiece of ultra-modern craftsmanship, designed with silk, cashmere and ceramic instead of leather, catering to the eco-conscious wealthy elite. What truly makes it futuristic is the modular design. The entire cabin transforms based on whether you want to work, relax, or even sleep during long drives. Imagine stepping into your car after a business meeting and entering a tranquil space that feels more like a luxury suite at a 7-star hotel. For billionaires, the Lagonda Vision concept is not just a car, it's a statement of status and taste. A future where your car isn't just transport, but a personal sanctuary on wheels. Car number 2, Aston Martin Lagonda Vision concept. From the wild, bio-inspired future of the Mercedes AVTR, we now glide into something that feels like stepping into a private jet on wheels, the Aston Martin Lagonda Vision concept. This car isn't just about movement, it's about redefining what luxury means in the age of autonomous driving. Aston Martin designed the Lagonda as the world's first zero-emission luxury brand, aiming to combine elegance with cutting-edge sustainability. By 2030, it's projected to run entirely on solid-state batteries, delivering a range of over 400 miles on a single charge. Step inside, and it feels less like a car and more like a 5-star lounge. The interior is crafted with materials like cashmere, silk, and hand-finished ceramics, opting deliberately away from leather to emphasize sustainability without compromising luxury. The seats rotate so passengers can face each other, creating a living room-like experience, while the panoramic roof floods the cabin with natural light, giving it a surreal, futuristic aura. And here's the most striking part. The Lagonda Vision concept is designed for fully autonomous driving. Imagine being chauffeured not by a driver, but by artificial intelligence while you relax, work, or sip champagne in comfort. For the ultra-rich, this won't just be a car, it will be their private sanctuary on the move. Aston Martin calls it the future of luxury mobility, and by 2030, only the wealthiest will glide through cities and countryside in this silent, futuristic masterpiece. Car number 1. Rolls-Royce 103EX Vision Next 100. And now, we arrive at the grand finale, the pinnacle of futuristic luxury cars. If every car on this list has felt like a glimpse into tomorrow, the Rolls-Royce 103EX feels like it was crafted straight out of a science fiction dream, designed for the most powerful and wealthy individuals of the 2030s. The 103EX isn't just a car, it's a moving personal palace. Imagine a 6-meter-long vehicle that glides silently, its sleek design almost floating above the road with an elegance that can only come from Rolls-Royce. Its body is sculpted with futuristic curves, an illuminated grille, and a canopy-style roof that opens like the entrance to a private jet. Inside, there's no driver's seat. Why? Because this Rolls-Royce is fully autonomous. Instead of a cockpit, passengers are greeted with a lounge-like interior crafted with silk, hand-woven wool, and bespoke wood finishes. A massive OLED screen stretches across the front, transforming the cabin into a cinematic experience, an office, or even a private entertainment hub. But the true magic lies in Eleanor, the built-in artificial intelligence concierge. Inspired by the spirit of ecstasy, the iconic Rolls-Royce hood ornament, Eleanor becomes your personal assistant. She speaks with you, plans your journeys, handles reservations, and makes sure every ride feels like a tailored luxury experience. Rolls-Royce themselves describe the 103EX as a vision of the future where the most discerning individuals will never drive again. By 2030, only the ultra-wealthy elite will have the privilege to own such a futuristic masterpiece. This isn't transportation, it's the ultimate status symbol, a statement that money has not only bought mobility, but time, comfort, and immortality in design. And there you have it, the top 7 futuristic luxury cars only the rich will own in 2030. These cars are not just machines, they're visions of the future. Proof that wealth isn't only about money, but about the experiences and access it buys. If you've watched our last video on 7 Mindset Shifts Billionaires Use, you'll notice a powerful connection. The habits and mental shifts we talked about aren't just theories. They're the very principles that allow billionaires to access innovations like these cars years before anyone else. So here's the big question. Will you watch from the sidelines, or will you position yourself today to live in that future? If this inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Because in our next video, we're diving even deeper into the lifestyles of billionaires and visionaries. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until then, remember, your mindset builds your future and your choices drive your destiny.